introducing Anita Rees, who is now living in Holborough, but taught for many years as head of music at St Mary's School in Ascot, and as I say, is now living down in Holborough, and is very keen to work with local music societies. So,
thank you. Thank you very much indeed. So, good evening, everyone. It's really lovely to be here, and thank you so much for having me. So, yes, as Suzanne said, I've recently moved back home, so I grew up in West Sussex in Wisborough Green. I went to school at Farlington, and then various places I've lived. I've always taught music, and I've recently left a long-term post at St Mary's Ascot, where I was Director of Music for 12 years. So we were living on site and raised our children there, and it was a wonderful existence. I had the most phenomenal choir, so I oversaw the music throughout the school, and did a lot of choirs, but there was one exceptional choir called the Camping Singers, named after one of the nuns, and we did a lot of work, a lot of concerts and tours as well. So I took them to Budapest, and last summer to Venice, which was incredible. And being a Catholic school, we had Mass every Sunday, so we were always working towards that. So I would say through my work with schools, the choral side has always been the strong part. And really, my own children now are getting a little bit older, so my daughter is sitting her A-levels, still at St Mary's, and our son is actually at the Royal Academy of Music. He's just started there in his first year as a bass player, and my husband is a violinist. And we decided to move back home, so we have this house in Pulborough, and I am looking for other ways to have music in my life in addition to teaching. So I'm now at Lancing College Prep, Director of Music there as well, but I'm hoping to, it's a day school, to do some other things outside, having invested all of my time and my energy into a school, which was wonderful. Coming away from it, it was one little bubble, and I'm hoping to reach out in a broader way. So, hence why I'm here. Anyway, let's get started. So, I did hear a little warm-up going on, but actually I think I'll start at the beginning and do a warm-up anyway, if that's okay. We'll do a couple of things. So first of all, some breathing, and then we'll do some scales and such. So, if you would like to all stand, and just thinking about our breath, what we're going to do, thinking about the diaphragm, I'm going to count to 5. As I count, I'd like you to breathe in. We're going to hold the breath for 5, and then we're going to slowly breathe out as I count 5. Breathing in through our noses, and then breathing out through your mouth. Okay, so everyone relax, roll your shoulders, stand comfortably, 2 feet well balanced on the floor, and off we go. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Okay, and we're going to do that again this time for 8. And instead of breathing out silently, as we breathe out, we're going to make a bzzz. Just a sound, so that you can actually hear that breath diminishing. Okay, so for 8 this time, ready? And breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bzzz. Okay, and a little bit of a roll of our shoulders back and forwards as well. So as you all know, you don't need me to tell you, singing is all about breath. It's all about breathing. And when we get stuck or our minds get in a pickle, a lot of the time it's because we are getting in a panic and we're not breathing. So we need to think about that all the time. Okay, so we'll do some scales. Could we possibly have a C major scale? And we're just going to do some R's. And then we'll go up a semitone each time. Okay, so ready after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. na. Can we all say na? Na. And then nai. Nai. Ni. Ni. Nu. Nu. Yeah. So we're going to start with the first one, na, and we're going to do a similar na, but here it's different. Na, 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 da, 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 da. We're doing little slurs, okay? Let's just do that one. Sorry, can I have to sing again? Thank you. 3, 4. Once again, and this time, as on the slurs, really think about that breathing and that diaphragm. Let's do it again. 3, 4. Lovely. And we're going to do it again to nya, so it all sounds nya, 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 nya. The ny, nya. Get your mouth around that sound. Again, ready? 3, 4. Nya, 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 nya. Excellent. And this time to ni. Ni, 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 ni. Excellent. And the last one to nu. Nu, 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 nu. Yes, coming down. Nu, nu. We have to just watch that middle note that it doesn't go flat. Nu, nu. Just do that. Nu, nu. Yes, and now the whole thing. Nu, nu, nu. Excellent, lovely. Well done. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to do some slurring from one chord to another. So could I please have a C major chord, so octave C's in the left hand, and then an E and a G in the top in the right hand. Okay, so that'll be bass, the low C, tenors, thank you, altos, sopranos. Okay, lovely. Everyone got your note? Just sing it to R. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide up a semitone. So if you're on the top, would you mind just demonstrating it? So play the C chord and then to the C sharp. Thank you. Okay, everyone understand? And we're just going to do that to an R. Okay, so everyone got their first note? Excellent. And this time we're going to change it to over, the word over. With a crescendo. Okay? Could we have the chord again? Thank you. Everyone got the notes? Ready? And. Yes, and we're going to beat that crescendo through. One more time. Fantastic. Lovely sound. 3, 4. Excellent. Beautiful. And I believe that that is our first word, I think, in our piece. Yes. So do sit down. Thank you very much. Okay. So I haven't quite clarified it. Can I find out exactly where everyone is? So first sopranos. Can I have hands up? Thank you. I thought you were here. Thank you. And then seconds. Lovely. Thank you. Altos. Big alto section. And tenors. And bass. Oh, so we're slightly uneven. But that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So I understand that we have you have embarked on a piece. Is that right? Yes. We need a spokesperson, I think, don't we? Because I want to talk to you. And we're going to look at the first section up until probably page 5. We might continue after that. So I think the best thing, as I haven't met you much before, if we start at the beginning, would you be happy to sing from the beginning what you have done to me? Thank you. And then we'll take it from there. And I'm here to help, so hopefully if there's anything tricky or that you need help with, I will try and do that. Shall we start from do that, David, could you please just play our first notes as our starting notes? Thank you. Just hum your first notes. Lovely. Okay, so we're going into 2 bars of 4. Memorial to the officers and to the men of the Royal Navy who had died in the war. So it's a real tribute with the text by Robert Bridges. And it's full of colour and it's full of words painting, and you can hear the sea and you can hear those fluctuations in the phrasing and in the articulation as well. So what I'd like to do is go back to the start, and could I please hear just our soprano 1, soprano 2s and altos, and then we'll do the chaps after that. Thank you. Okay, so nice big breath. I'll count you in after 4. Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So really it is high and that there's some very long notes. So look up as you are singing those notes. That will help. And I'm trying to take you off at the end of each. Little things like even just having your eyes up just really lifts it. It's incredible. I know that it's late on a Tuesday evening and everyone's tired, but little things like that can just really, really keep the breath going. Well done. Yes. The wandering, it's all word painting, isn't it? So lots of breath for there. And then when we get to the heart of Britain, do notice the articulation. So we have those accents. The heart of Britain. And the tun is staccato, isn't it? So we've gone from an accent then to a staccato. So all these little details. Good. Could we please have tenors and basses, same thing in the beginning? Okay, everyone sitting up. Breathing. 3, 4. The Wandering Skies, that was really powerful. Well done. The Wandering Skies there. F sharp jump. It was fantastic. Good. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, ready? 3, 4. Would you mind playing that to show them? So bar 30, the chords, thank you. Come on notes, everyone. And then now this is off. Yes, excellent. And off, rhythmically that's quite tricky because it's a minim and we are written at the same time. Okay, and it's a crotchet rest, so it's 1 of the, so you need to really watch at that point, okay, so that we're together. Shall we try that? Let's go into the chivalry and then we'll I'll give you 1 beat, ready? And 1. what we need to do is really stick to our own heart, but also be aware of what's going on around us, and that comes with familiarity. So, the words, where spring never bringeth a flower, nor bird singeth in a tree. And what's happening is with the entries, what we're hearing as the audience is, where spring, nor bird, where spring, nor bird, and that's what the audience is hearing, which again gives it this slightly rocky, sort of sea-like texture. Okay, what I'd like to do is forget the notes for a minute, and we're just going to speak it in time, okay? So I'm going to beat our 8 slow quavers, and you're just going to go, so for example, altos, you would start, where spring never bringeth a flower, nor bird singeth in a tree. Hard to not sing it, okay? But we're all going to do that, all right, as I beat. See how we get on. Okay, so if I give 3, no, I'll give 2, going on with watch it, where, and then altos will start. Okay, so ready? 1, 2.
Where spring never bringeth
Yes.
the flower.
The where is actually a crotchet. So where, and I'm beating in, because of the time change, yeah, I'm beating in quavers. So it'll be 1, 2, where spring, okay? And then basses, are you ready? You're coming quite soon. So 1, 2.
Where spring never bringeth the flower, nor bird singeth in the tree. Where spring never bringeth the flower, nor bird singeth in the tree.
Let's try it in our section. So let's do ladies first, okay? Just counting, it is a slow quaver. So that's a quaver. So if it were 4-4, it would be really slow, hence why we're in 8-8, okay? So let's just have altos, second stops and first stops, same thing. Okay, so 1, 2.
Where spring never bringeth the flower,
Lovely.
nor bird singeth in the tree.
First sopranos, off we go.
Where spring never bringeth the flower, nor bird singeth in the tree. Nor bird singeth in the tree. Singeth in the tree.
First sopranos, it's that last phrase, isn't it? Nor bird singeth. Is it the tie that's confusing us, I think? Singeth in a tree. Should we do that first sopranos just with me from nor bird? Okay, after 3. 1, 2, 3. Nor bird singeth in a tree. That's it. Brilliant. Okay. Chaps, same thing? Okay, so I'll count basses in after 3, and then we go straight in on your where spring. Okay, ready basses? 1, 2, 3. Where
Spring never bringeth the flower,
good. Nor
bird singeth in the tree.
Where spring never bringeth the flower, nor bird singeth in the tree. Nor bird singeth in
repeating in quavers. Okay, let's do that once more and carry on. Actually, no, let's not carry on. Let's do that one more time. And this time, if you can, add a little bit of expression as well. So do note the swells, the crescendos and the diminuendos, the stresses, the words, emphasising those if you can. Let's do that one more time. And then I think we'll go back to the beginning and do what we've done. Okay, so after 2 this time. 1, 2. Thank you. Everyone all right? Yes, well done. It's getting better and better. We're going to stand up and do everything that we've done so far, but before we do that, one tiny thing. The C in bar 33, when we finish that section, do note that it is piano, okay? So if you can, it is hard, sopranos especially for you, it's a top F sharp. But remember, we're going from mezzo forte over a page turn as well to piano. So if we can, and retain the pitch, that's something to aim for as well. I hadn't mentioned it before. Okay. Would you like to stand? I think we'll do the same thing, just 2 bars in. Thank you. So could we have our notes to start with of our first chord, just to read through? Want to have my notes? Perfect. So 2 bars in. Thank you. absolutely brilliant concert. Thank you very much indeed. Yes.
Okay, we're going to have a little break now. We have our next person arriving and he will do his session at 9 o'clock. So you were all given a feedback form that you can have a look at now, and then we'll have tea and a coffee, and then we'll be ready to
Thank you for having me, everyone.
One through from page 7. Songs of the beach. Now the fleets are fleet again. Arise. Hey kids, don't keep the game away that we normally stand up. But tennis, he went, whoa! Loved it. I mean, I didn't mean he makes you stand all the time, I know. Now the beats. 3, 4. Skip over. Page 10. 3, 4. Lovely. Skip. Page 13. Lovely. Can you make it sound more exciting this time? Okay. It's supposed to be exciting. We're all going in our fleets and out into the sea, and that's where we belong. That's where we want to be, whether you want to or not. 3, 4. Lovely, good. Sorry, I misread the top of 16, but there we go. That was much more exciting. Yes, that's all. Intense. Just quickly, the question of lead the line or lead the line. You could read it either way. They could lead the line of the fleet out into sea, or they could lead the line by measuring the depth. talk about it afterwards. Here, sat in the corner, waiting for you all. Lovely, thank you very much. Enjoy Jonathan.
Okay, so here we are again. So candidate number 2. Very pleased to introduce Jonathan Wood.
Hello. Hi, welcome to school. My name is Jonathan Lucas Wood. I actually know Sean from when we were teenagers, which is quite embarrassing. We haven't seen each other probably since then, have we? No, it's been a while. But it's a joy to be here working with you this evening. Just a little bit about me, Suzanne said to introduce myself. I studied choral conducting at the University of Birmingham with a very inspiring choral conductor called Simon Halsey. Does anyone know Simon Halsey? Yeah? Who was really kind of driven symphonic choral training in this country for 20 years or so. Prior to that, I was in the National Youth Choir of Great Britain and kind of have gone through all the kind of the usual pathways. Going right back, we started together in Taplow Youth Choir with the inimitable Gillian Dibden, who I'm sure influenced Sean's work as it does mine still today. So it's a bit of a full circle moment. Why don't we just begin with a little warm up? Do we usually stand? I usually stand on this. Is that too hard? I think it's okay. Let's stand. Just put your music down for a second. Just have a little shake. Just find some energy and go. Very nice. And can I have a D major, please? Somewhere over the rainbow. Just the first phrase. And. Beautiful sound. Okay, so what a lot of choral conductors sometimes like to focus on is colour, and I think it's actually sometimes it's under people don't focus on it enough. So what we're just going to do is give you 3 different characters. Okay, so the first one is the opera singer. I want you to picture your favourite opera singer in your mind, whether that be Jonas Kaufmann, Dame Kirita Kanoa, whoever it may be, Simon Keenlyside, and just kind of recreate that sound, but kind of think about what it feels like when you're kind of putting an opera sound together, whether that be vibrato, whether it be space at the back of the throat, whether it be connection and a kind of grounding of the sound down low. Yeah, see, give me your best opera singer. Very nice, good. And send it into this beautiful old building. The second character is the witch. Okay, so I'd like you to just give me a real twangy sound, kind of something like this. Somewhere over the rainbow and somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, that sound is great. It's really useful when you're singing low, because what happens when we sing low, often as British singers, we don't kind of find the resonance that we need. And so that can be really useful for cutting through when you're kind of lower in your tessitura. Okay, and then the final one is the astronaut, which sounds like you're floating through time and space. Lots of backspace, and this is the one where you have to be really careful that the tongue doesn't fall backwards, yeah? So keep the tongue at the tip of the bottom teeth, and it sounds something like this. Somewhere over the rainbow. And High, exactly, yes. So when you're singing high, it's often kind of you're raising what we call the soft palate, although you don't have any control over that, you just have to kind of imagine that it's happening. And that's really good for kind of creating that kind of space in the higher resonance. Okay, great. So those are the three characters. Add them all together, and you can get kind of a unified sound. Maybe take a bit of witch at the bottom, a bit of astronaut at the top, a bit of opera singer all the way through, but not too much. Here we go. Very nice. Good. Okay, and let's do one more thing, and then we'll move on to the parry. Could I have a unison F, please? Okay, so completely different mood now. Let's just hum on a unison F. Good, it's very key. Can you do a little bit less? One more time. Very nice. And now the same thing on oo. I'll give you an upbeat. Very nice. So one thing, I think another big priority of mine as a choral conductor is what I call active listening. So I think choral singing is one of the most extraordinary arts of teamwork, and it's great to sing all the loud stuff really, really, forcefully and joyfully, and there's a lot of that in the parry. But actually, even when you're singing that loud stuff, are you listening to the other parts? And I think it's a real brain gym workout to be able to do that at the same time. And so what I just want you to do is just, as we do this one more time on oo, really try and tune into a different part than the one you're standing next to. Yeah, here we go. Very nice, good. And go bass. Where are my basses? High. Bass, tenor, alto, soprano. So, bass, tenor, alto, soprano. Just hum it and. Basses and altos together, you're singing the same note. Just basses and altos and. Okay, now on an oo, basses and altos, listen into each other. Really nice, good. So you found your duet partner, and unison notes are really important. We have a lot of unison notes in the parry, but if you're singing a unison note, in different octaves, you really need to tune into the other part. Okay, let's add the lovely bright fifth to that. So altos, tenors, and basses, and. Space. Beautiful. And the third, keep it going. Very nice. Okay. Keep the major third quite low, sopranos. I sense that some of you want to kind of push the major third high. The major third actually sits better in the tuning if it's a little bit low. Okay, one more time. Straight in all parts. And. Very nice. Okay, great. Take a seat. Let's go and get into the parry. Okay, so Suzanne tells me that you've been looking at this for about a week, so it's not super familiar, but you've done this section maybe once before. So, shall we see what happens? What a joy to do it with the editor in the room as well. I must say, it's wonderful because the old Novello editions are just a mess. They're just hard to read. And clear. Thank you, Sean. So, should we go from K? It's probably a good place to pick up. On bottom of page 10, 2 bars. My motto, if this is unfamiliar, I'd always rather you go for it and get it wrong. Yeah? Than wait for your neighbour. So, if you get it wrong, that's a badge of honour for me. If you get it right, even better still. So, maybe something like... Once more. Here we go, once more. So 2 bars, letter K, page 10. Yeah? So 2 bars. Don't get too excited by this wonderful music. Okay, so let's start it once more. 86. Straight in this time. Swatch. Try an Italian R rather than an English store. Yeah? Yeah? Saw. 3 and go. Let's just go, first of all, back to plough, which is a wonderful moment, I think. So this is bar 96. Okay, straight in. Plough shuddering through the bay. Let's just do that. And... is the rhetoric that actually makes the bay more interesting. Plough through the day. Yeah, let's just speak it. And 1. Plough shuddering through the bay. Yep, it's not a double dot though. The bay. Yeah, a little bit longer on the quaver. One more time. And plough shuddering through the bay. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good, well done. Okay, let's sing it. Straight on plough. D flat. And I would say we can have a couple more things. Shuddering, we go high, we're high on plough, which is very exciting. And then shuddering is kind of lower in tessitura. So add in a bit of that witch, yeah? Plough shuddering, yeah? Just try that and see if it makes a difference. And well done. We're not quite getting all the notes on through. Let's just go. Let's just have the 2 soprano parts together. And and soprano ones is just the bay. I think they were struggling with the G. Yeah, that's kind of tricky interval that. So let's just do through the bay soprano once and 1. That's it. very nice. Yeah, good. Yeah, and then with the soprano 2, straight on through. And pretty good. Don't push the sound. Just create a bit more air on A. Yeah. A bit more astronaut. Yeah. And one more time, sopranos and. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's add the altos to that. Add the altos with the sopranos and 1. Good. I sense that you're still a little bit late on the. Yeah, just don't take too much silence now that I've made a point of it. And 1. Yeah, it's a sniff more than anything. Yeah, well done. Let's hear the tenor basses together through the bow. And good. So there we have a prime example of our unisons. So tenors you're coming down from up high and basses you're going up to it. So you need to end up on exactly the same C. Let's try it one more time. And good. So what needs to happen there in terms of the colour, because basses will predominantly be a darker sound and tenors will be a brighter sound. Tenors you need to slightly darken and basses you need to slightly brighten. Yeah. So we get on the same bay. Try it one more time and breathe. Yeah, good, exactly. So really, really nice. Let's go back to plough. Can you just give me a bit more drama on shuddering? Can you go plough shuddering? Just do Ian McKellen for me. And 1. Plough shuddering. Yeah, even more. And 1. Plough shuddering. Yes, very good. Straighten on plough. Here we go with the notes. Thank you, David. And 1. Plough shuddering through the bay. And 1. Good. Let's stop. So let's have some of this just to remind you. So why don't we go part by part here? So soprano 1s, perhaps with David on the line, 1 after N, or Neath the Deluge, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, one more time. Perhaps just listen. David, would you mind playing from bar 100 on the second beat? Yeah, the skirmishing sharks. Yeah, so it's rhythmically quite tricky, isn't it, as well as anything. Let's have a go at that. So I'll count you in, and 1 and 2. Yeah, just a bit longer on sharks or yeah. Try not to do too much KS when you're up there, sopranos, because otherwise it will get in the way of the production. So leave the KS to the second sopranos and the basses there. Good, one more time. And the skirmishing, and 1 and go. The skirmishing sharks, the skirmishing sharks. Da, da, da. Yeah. Why don't you just do it down the octave for me once? So A flat down, and straight on sharks, down the octave. Sorry. That's it. 1, 2. Sharks of war. Yeah, pretty good. One more time. 1 and 2. Sharks of war. And then now up the octave. Lots of space, lots of astronaut. 1 and go. Sharks of war. So again, another tricky one that Harry's doing there. Good. Well done, those soprano 1s. Let's do the soprano 2s. All Neath the Deluge. Letter N. Here we go. And yeah, great. And don't put the KS in too early. Sharks of war. Yep, just right at the very end of there. One more time, the whole thing. All Neath the Deluge. And skirmishing sharks.
Have I played Sharks the wrong length? I'm worried I'm not doing it right.
The skirmishing shark. Da, 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 da. I think it's right. I think it's
Skirmishing Shark.
one, da, 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 da.
That's right.
I think it's right. So let's do straight on drive. This is an E flat. And 1, 2. The skirmishing. So straight on drive and drive. So it's the skirmishing shark. The skirm. Yeah. So it is a bit long, I think. Yeah. On sharks. Yeah. One more time. Drive. 3, 4. Drive. What the skirmishing salt wall. Yeah. That's the one. Thank you. Good. Okay. Let's put the soprano 1s and 2s together. Let's just try that. Letter M. Oh, one after N. Ornitha. Da, da, and 1. Nice, good job. Okay, great, thanks. Altos and tenors together. Let's do you together. Altos and tenors. So, 1 and 2. That really is a unison because you're basically on the same. Yeah. Great. One more time. Altos and tenors. Underneath the deluge. A bit more accent on deluge. 1 and 2. Very nice. Very good. Basses. Let's see what you've got. 3, 4. 3 and 4. Well done. Okay. Again, just don't let that triplet. Don't let that hold you up. Yeah. Drive the skirmishing shark. Yeah. One more time, basses. Last time. Put it all together. It's gonna be brilliant. 3 and 4. Okay, let's try it. Letter 1 after M. These are the 2 soprano notes. This is the alto and tenor, and the bass afterwards. Yeah. So soprano starting. These are the notes again. 3 and 4 and 1. Let's stand as well. Horny. Sopranos. Let's just go back and do it one more time, and let's go back a little bit further. Why don't we go to? Let's go from the beginning. Staunch with this Italian pop. Yeah. word painting from Harry in conjunction with Robert Bridges, I think is just wonderful. It's tricky, but it's wonderful. So here we have venturous boys. And I think there needs to be a sense of almost cheekiness here, yeah? Venturous boys. Yeah? A little bit of light in the kind of darkness of the subject matter, which of course is about the Battle of Jutland, although it was, of course, a victory for Britain, but, you know, war is war, isn't it? Venturous boys. Let's have a go. Should we try just a little bit slower? Sopranos, soprano 1, soprano 2s, and altos all together, because you kind of have kind of interweaving lines that are fairly homophonic together. Here we go. Venturous, so these are the notes. Soprano, altos you start above the soprano 2s. So on this note. Second sopranos. First sopranos. Okay. 3 and 4. Venturous boys. So left on that is. Well done. Good job. Try it again. See if you get anything that you got wrong. See if you can correct it, whether it be rhythm, whether it be notes, whether it be dynamics, one of those things. 3 and go. Really good, well done. Can I hear the second sopranos? I think the second sopranos, you always have the best lines in things like this. So here we go, just by yourself seconds. 3 and go. So we need to find a little bit more of that low mezzo quality in the lower sections. Use a bit of that witchy quality to cut through a little bit more. Try it. Venturous. 3 and. Well done. Okay, let's just listen to it one more time with David just playing and you listening. 3 and 4. Yeah, now your turn. Here we go. 3 and go. Very nice, good. And first, let's hear you, venturous boys. 3 and go. Venturous boys, crescendo through those quavers, you know, they actually kind of change the rhythmic interest there, don't they? So da da dee da dee. It's almost like syncopation, jazz, yeah. So kind of really kind of bring those out, and crescendo, I think maybe even a little bit earlier than is marked into that from shortly, yeah. Let's do it one more time. First, 3 and breathe. Let's put the and in as well, yeah. 3 and go. Lovely. With the seconds. Seconds and first together. 3 and breathe. Very good. Very nice. And just be aware of the fact, again, you have a unison on from with the seconds. You come together there. Altos, let me hear you. 3 and breathe. I recommend writing the numbers in bar 107. 1, 2, 3 and, yeah? Because that's quite a long break you have, longer than anyone else. One more time, altos. Venturous. Venture, venture. I mean, I think it's a point of contention. I think the Victorians and Edwardians might venturous, venturous. Whereas I think in the kind of modern lexicon it might be venturous. I don't know. Up to you. You can do it later. But let's go with a little bit, not too much chuck at the moment. 3 and go. Sorry, that was me. Well done, though. Good. And road. I wasn't counting my own numbers that I'd written in. Well done. Good. Basses. Let's have you next before the tenors. And breathe. Very nice. Good. Basses. Can you just do it to do? Do, do, do. Sorry, can I have the first? Do, 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 do. Can you do it to do? 3, 4, 1. Do, do, do. Yeah, okay, let's just do it one more time. Let's have you as well, David. Thank you. And 1. Space and a little bit of brightness in the colour, which often British basses, it's a beautiful thing, but it tends to be on the darker side, and it doesn't always kind of come through the texture as well. So now put the text back in, and just imagine that you're still having an O behind the text. And whatever the notes are. Here we go. And 1. My singing teacher calls it something called nasal block, and it's quite interesting. It's really important for the tenor sound in the passaggio, which is that F, G, E range, yeah? Venturous as opposed to venturous, yeah? You kind of angle the sound so it really kind of pings away, yeah? Just see if you can recreate that. Venturous, yeah? And 1, 2. Venturous. Yeah, good. It doesn't mean sing it louder. Try it without kind of going for it. And 1, breathe. Venturous boys, very nice. Let's put it all together. So, let's go straight in. Sopranos, altos, and everyone. 3. I've got 1 minute. Let's try and run the whole thing. Let's stand. Staunch. Can you also, when you get there, can you give me a bit more diphthong, please, on the word loud? Yeah, I want to hear the English, yeah? We're often told to minimise the diphthong, but actually let's enhance it. Loud. Everyone say it. And loud. Yeah, lovely. Great. Staunch. Straight in. 3, 4. time. Straight in, and then just do it your best. Best one. 3 and go. Vengeance Well done. Okay, yeah, Squad is a little bit late coming in, I think, but well done. Very good. Okay, thank you very much. Is that it?
Take 5 minutes, fill that in if you haven't done so. Oh, you don't have any? Elizabeth has some more.
Anybody else not got one?
Silence is deafening. Go back to reading my book, shall I? something, because my concern is if I don't fix it now, it's going to be great. You want the what? Yeah, cool. Before we do that, I just want to work on the rhythms, because our issue is 107. Everyone goes, who left on the pin notes, and everyone keeps doing it as a duplet, and it's not, it's a triplet. Who left on the pin notes, and that's bump, 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 bump. So, I'm just trying to work out. Can we just go from left on the, or left on the, depending on which version you are, but can you just say from left on the pins, or left on the pins? Either way, it's penance, not anything else. Penance. Which is, what is a penance? It's a small boat. Correct, and I did say that last time we did this section. Lovely, good. Say, stand up. What are you doing here? Left on the penance, say it. 3, go.
Left on the pinnace.
Okay, again, 3, go.
Left on the pinnace.
Yeah, lovely. Pinnace, not penance, not what I said. Lovely, good. Let's just run those notes quick, David. Sopranos, please. Soprano 1. Would you mind just playing it once? Okay, first sopranos. Venturous boys, go.
Venturous boys, left on the pinnace.
Nah. Left on the pinnace. Left on the pinnace. Okay, you're going back to duplets again. Then go.
Venturous boys, left on the pinnace. And rode from shore.
Okay, and it's road, not roared. Yep, one more time. Then go.
Venturous boys, left on the pinnace. And rode from shore.
Yeah, we just need to get pinnace correct. Left on the pinnace. Say it, go. Left on the pinnace. Again.
Left on the pinnace.
Sing it. Here's an E. Natural. You can tell me I'm wrong. Left on the pinnace.
That's what it says.
Left on the.
Do your things you want to.
Well, done it now, haven't I? Do you know, I promise I won't give this section to anyone else when they audition. How about that? Left on the pinnace. Okay, we'll do it properly. We'll do it absolutely as marked. Left on the pinnace. Can you just say it all together? Go. Left on the pinnace. Clap as well. You pick copies down. You've got to remember a whole 5 syllables. Left on the pinnace. Go. Left on the pinnace. Again. Left on the pinnace. Left on the pinnace. Left on the pinnace. Lovely. Venturous voice for anyone. And go.
Venturous boys, left on the pinnace. And rode from shore.
Close enough. Absolutely. Lovely. Seven sopranos. I think you had your play for you, but I'm not sure it's quite right, so I'm just going to play it one more time for you. Venturous. Go. Triplets against duplets, and basically it causes a little bit of mayhem anyway. So if it goes wrong, in the nicest way, it doesn't matter too much, but I'd like to sing with more confidence first, sopranos. Stand up. Two conductors for one evening, I think you can sit down. Ready, go!
Venturous boys, left on the pinnace. And rode from shore.
Lovely. much. Can we look at Songs of the Fleet, number 2. Do I mean that one? Hang on, let me just double check. Oh yeah, number 2 please. We started this last week, but we didn't have much time, and look, this week we don't have much time either, but there you go. Okay, tell you what, don't you? Okay, right, we'll be in the same page, you do a bit of watch. Page 30, 30. David. 2 seconds. Lovely. So just to let you know, neither David nor myself are here. Priority game. However, you do have a fabulous team of people, including...
We have Peter Allwood directing us next week, and we have Mike Overend, who is the assistant organist from the church, who will be on piano. So we've got a very good team, and they're all ready and raring to go. We will be doing some more Chivalry of the
I was
Sea.
about to say, please do turn up, because you'll be practicing the bits of the Chivalry of the Sea that you'll be using in the audition the following week. Okay, so it is helpful. And also you'll be doing, they that go down to the sea and ships, the Sumption version as well. Okay, so please do turn up, it is important. We're sorry we're not here, we love you all dearly, but... Lovely, see you all in, well, I'll see you in 2 weeks, but you'll see Suzanne next week.
Next week.
Thank you everyone.